Testing, testing, testing. One, two, three. All right. Hello, everybody. My name is DriftKing0311 here. You probably already know about me. And today's video, we're gonna be reacting. I'm gonna be reacting to the new pilot episode that came out, or not a pilot episode, but more like just a episode in general that honestly a lot of people have talked about. And yesterday, if you haven't heard, they actually released the Down the Mine pilot of Thomas the Tank Engine, which was first aired in 1983 during the productions of Series 1 in 1984. So today we're gonna give my own opinion about it, and of course, if you guys haven't, of course, check out my channel. I recommend giving it a shout out and all. And anyways, let's begin the video. So let's go. All right, let's go. Here we go. Okay, I'm liking it so far. I'm not gonna lie. They actually have most of the model props and all that. I'm actually surprised that Mattel honestly did something good. And yeah, I think the model props are still exactly how I was from my childhood. I'm not gonna lie.
One day, Thomas was at the junction when Gordon shuffled in with some trucks. Phew, remarked Thomas. What a funny smell. Can you smell a smell? I can't smell a smell, said Annie. A funny, musty sort of smell, said Thomas. No one noticed it till you did, grunted Gordon. It must be yours. Annie, Clarabelle, do you know what I think it is? It's ditch water.
Yeah, I could tell why people honestly think that it was kind of different because, I could see why people say about Gordon's, like his front was very, very different as it is in a TV show, and I think this was the pilot of him. So there's that. Overall, yeah, I'm not a fan of his new design, but his is okay. I mean, I don't like the design that they gave him back then, and I prefer the original instead. But it was still good at the time. Not gonna lie.
Before Gordon could answer, Thomas puffed away. Annie and Clarabelle could hardly believe their ears. That was funny, he chuckled. He felt very pleased with himself.
I think they also had like a little bit of lost media footage because I seen a lot of people honestly complain about this. They say that they used the stock footage of the model props, and I think to me I don't think it was that bad. Honestly, not that big deal in my opinion. I mean, yeah, sure, the like Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle and all his redesign is just kind of blatant and all. It's not there anymore. It doesn't show any of that kind of stuff, but to me, I think it was fine that they did it because honestly, that's what they had back then. I mean, this is Mattel after all, so yeah.
Annie and Clarabelle were deeply shocked. They had great respect for Gordon, the big engine.
Never.
Thomas left the coaches at the station and went off to a mine for some trucks.
Yeah, that's actually still there in the original, in the final take. Actually, his pilot design is still there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised that they still have it. I don't even I don't know. Leave a comment below, guys. If what happened with the pilots design of Thomas and Gordon? Are they still there, or have they been lost in the media or something? I don't know. Leave a comment below. I kind of want to know your guys' reactions.
Long ago, miners digging for lead had made tunnels under the ground. Though strong enough to hold up trucks, their roofs could not bear the weight of engines.
Oh yeah, this is where it gets juicy.
Silly old board, he thought. He had often tried to pass it and he had never succeeded. But this morning he had made a plan. He had to push the empty trucks into one siding and pull out full ones from another.
Again, the dialogue of the pilot was really, really good. It made more sense than the original final cut of like the integrity of the episode itself in general. I wish they would have done that in the final cut. I wish they would have put this setup with the final episode itself. I mean, it would have been better. The dialogue was really, really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I wish they would have had it, but like, yeah, I like this thing. I like it so far.
Come on, waved the fireman. The driver leaned out of the cab to see where they were going. Now, said Thomas to himself.
I can tell. Okay, yeah, a lot of people complain about Thomas's actual whistle sounding like a steam engine. Honestly, they did not know about Thomas's whistle at the time because, like, I mean, Thomas's whistle is like nowadays. We already know what Thomas's whistle is, but back then they didn't. So I guess it made sense why they used that normal whistle from like a steam engine. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a real. I mean, I am a railfan enthusiast, but I don't know like what kind of whistle is that because every steam engine has their different whistles. But yeah.
Hurrah, laughed Thomas, and he followed the trucks into the siding. Stupid old board, said Thomas. There's no danger, there's no danger. Look out, shouted his driver. Come back.
Oh.
Fire and smoke, said Thomas. I'm sunk. And he was.
I think it would have been perfect about the rocks, like the part of the rocks showing that it was collapsing with the rails. That honestly could have been in the final cut as well. But like it was still fine nonetheless. The crash was still the same, honestly. Both of the crashes from both the pilot and the episode finale was literally the same, honestly. Thomas literally just went into a ditch, basically, kind of way, or down a mine, or whatever you call it.
Thomas could just see out of the hole, but he couldn't move. Oh dear, he said, I am a silly engine. And a very naughty one, too.
Yep.
I saw you, said the fat controller. Please get me out. I won't be naughty again.
Oh my god, that's even more. Oh my god, I don't know why, but like the face of Thomas's sad face in the pilot was even more like. I mean, I won't lie, like the final cut, his cries was like the same, but except he had like tired face, like kind of like blushes right there, kind of like or like red face and all, like his face turned like red, like his cheeks or something like that. And in the final cut, it's just not that, but I think that's still fine nonetheless. I mean, it's still kind of funny. I mean, this was the model props at the time, so basically they were still getting to know with the show, so that's understandable.
I'm not sure, replied the fat controller. We can't lift you out with the crane. The ground's not firm enough. Let me see. I wonder if Gordon could pull you out. Yes, sir, said Thomas nervously, but he didn't really want to meet Gordon just yet. Down a mine, is he? Ho, 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 laughed Gordon. What a jokey chortle, puffing to the rescue. Poof, poof, little Thomas. We'll have you out in a couple of puffs. Strong cables were fastened between the two engines. Are you ready? Heave, called the fat controller. It was a lot harder than they all thought. But at last he was free. I'm sorry I was cheeky, said Thomas. That's all right, Thomas, you made me laugh. I'm in disgrace, Gordon went on pathetically. I feel very low. I'm in disgrace too, said Thomas. Why, so you are, Thomas. We're both in disgrace. Shall we form an alliance? An ally? What was it? Asked Thomas. An alliance, Thomas. United we stand, together we fall, said Gordon Grant.
I like that plot. I liked it so much. I wish they would have done that in the final plot about like Thomas like saying what's the word alliance. and like Gordon corrects him and all. That would have been perfect. That was like character development right there. I wish they would have. I wish they didn't live that. I wish they would have had that. Honestly. Honestly, I kind of liking it so far. So let's continue.
Family. Right you are, said Thomas. Good, that's settled, mumbled Gordon. And buffer to buffer, the allies puffed home.
Oh, that is based on the Railway series, so that makes sense. There's Riddle, David Man, yeah, everyone. In memory of Riddlecraft. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, what was my reaction? Honestly, it was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Very, very wholesome. Honestly, like number one, I like the dialogue that they added, and honestly, they actually had Ringo Starr narrated because I know he narrated from like the first series, then the second series, and all, and then he left Thomas to career his music career or something, and I think I actually like the Down the Mine pilot, honestly, because a lot of Thomas fans out there, including myself, always wanted to know about it because everyone said that there was a pilot Thomas in a finale cut of the episode. So honestly, in my opinion, I think it was pretty cool. Number two, the dialogue was really cool. I'm not gonna lie. The dialogue could have been. I wish they added the dialogue of Thomas saying alliance and Gordon correcting him. That would have been perfect. I mean, it was in the original books, but like, yeah. I give this 10 out of 10. Very, very, very cool. Very cinematic, if you ask me personally. Like absolute cinema. Just insert the absolute cinema meme right now. Overall, though, I think the episode, in opinion of mine, was honestly something good. Like one thing good that Mattel finally did of Thomas, because I know they ruined Thomas in the reboot basically of All Engines Go, so that doesn't count. But it does count with the episode and genre and bringing back the model props, and they finally found the lost media of Thomas. And I think there's like a lot of lost media Thomases. I don't know. I don't know, but overall, though, pretty good. The 80th anniversary is coming up of Thomas the Tank Engine, so I'm pretty excited for making a video of that, actually. So there's that. And just to let you guys know about what have I been doing these past few months of not uploading videos and all, I have some stuff to say, and that is I'm moving out. I'm actually moving out, and my family found a new house, and we're gonna be there for quite a while. And I do plan on moving out sooner, probably this week or so, to the new house, and then, and all that. So that's why I haven't been active on YouTube or any of that kind of stuff. I've been mostly active on Discord because, like, I have friends on Discord and all, and they make videos and all. But I am planning on something big for the 80th anniversary of Thomas the Tank Engine. Well, not the 80th, no, not Thomas the Tank Engine, but more like the Railway series in general. You know, I do plan on something actually. I do plan on making some pretty interesting videos. But honestly, Down the Mine, the pilot of Down the Mine is very awesome. I recommend you guys give it a try. It's really, really good, and overall, a good reaction video. So leave a comment below. How was your guys' reaction of Down the Mine? And I would also like to hear you guys say if and also comment below in case you guys want me to do these kinds of videos because I would like to make videos of reacting to like other things that people want me to do. I mean, I'll be willing to do anything really. I'll be willing to do anything really. Overall, have a good day. Stay safe, y'all. Goodbye.